Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Nnamdi Kanu's junior brother challenges UK government in London court over IPOB leaders' alleged illegal rendition from Kenya. Nnamdi Kanu's junior brother challenges UK government in London court over IPOB leaders' alleged illegal rendition from Kenya. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. Kanu. Biafran separatist leader Nnamdi Kanu has been detained since his rendition to Nigeria from Kenya in June 2021. A lawsuit accusing the British government of refusing to acknowledge that the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, is a victim of an extraordinary rendition to Nigeria began at a court in London on Tuesday. Kanu. Biafran separatist leader Nnamdi Kanu has been detained since his rendition to Nigeria from Kenya in June 2021. He is facing trial for terrorism-related charges. The hearing in the case, brought by Kanu's brother, Kingsley Kanu, comes after Nigerian Court of Appeal on October 13 dropped 7 terrorism charges against Kanu, Reuters report. Nigeria's Court of Appeal ruled that Kanu was abducted in Kenya and extraordinarily rendered to Nigeria in June 2021. But Kanu remains in detention pending an appeal by the Nigerian government. Kanu, who holds Nigerian and British citizenship, is the leader of IPOB, a separatist group founded in 2014 to seek the secession of the Igbo ethnic group's homeland, which covers part of southeast Nigeria. Authorities view IPOB as a terrorist group and banned it in 2017. IPOB says it wants to achieve independence through non-violent means. Kanu's lawyers argue that Britain's Foreign Office should reach a firm, rather than provisional, view on whether his brother was the victim of extraordinary rendition from Kenya to Nigeria. One of the lawyers, Charlotte Kilroy, said that taking a final view on whether Kanu was the victim of extraordinary rendition would allow the Foreign Office to properly assess what steps to take to assist Kanu. She added that the evidence Kanu was unlawfully taken from Kenya to Nigeria is overwhelming. But James Addy, representing the Foreign Office, argued that there was no obligation on the British government to reach a final view on the legality of Kanu's detention. He said in written arguments that Kanu's case has been raised in at least 43 intergovernmental meetings or other bilateral exchanges, including two meetings between then Prime Minister Boris Johnson and Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari. AD also said the British officials had visited him in jail. The Foreign Office had decided not to make a public statement about Kanu's treatment to avoid adverse consequences for him, he added. The region tried to secede from Nigeria in 1967 under the name of Republic of Biafra, triggering a 3-year civil war in which more than a million people died, mostly from starvation. Kanu, Biafran separatist leader, Nnamdi Kanu has been detained since his rendition to Nigeria from Kenya in June 2021. A lawsuit accusing the British government of refusing to acknowledge that the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, is a victim of an extraordinary rendition to Nigeria began at a court in London on Tuesday. To my dear listeners, now I've come to the end of today's news.